Hello, beautiful friends. I am Ginny, and today I'm going to share with you a brief meditation on the topic of consistency. We did a meditation a couple of weeks ago on creating something new. So it's a great time to check in on that, see if there's anything blocking progress, and so forth. So take a moment to get into a comfortable position. I recommend sitting. And if you're sitting in a chair, it's really great to have your feet on a cushion or on the floor. It can help you to feel more grounded. And it's really great if the back is nice and long. Imagine that may allow more oxygen to come into the body, and it may allow you to stay more present. And as you settle in and feel ready, go ahead and close your eyes. Feel your feet on the ground if they are touching the ground. And regardless of whether or not your feet are on the ground, notice that you have an energetic connection to the center of the earth. And you can let that connection go and create a new one at any moment. If you feel like, oh, I just need it to be a little bit different. I need to feel more grounded or less grounded. Notice that you have a space around you that is yours. It has your energy in it. Know that your energy is unique and works best in your space, even if you might sometimes feel as if people take some of your energy because they like being around you. They like the way that you vibrate. It totally makes sense. It's a human reaction. Yet know that it works best in your space and that you're sitting in it at all times. Sometimes you might have that aura a little in front of you or behind you, depending on what's going on in your life. But it's great to just sit in the middle of it and own that energy that is uniquely your vibration. Allow your attention to be resting behind your eyes in the middle of your head and begin to breathe more deeply, noticing the inhales and the exhales. And notice also if you can lengthen your exhalation. And when your attention drifts, come on back to your breath. Take a moment to notice what comes up for you from this space when you hear the word consistency. Do you immediately start picking on yourself? Do you immediately go to what could go wrong? Notice it. Again, it's a human experience. Notice it and notice whether you can let that go. Perhaps allowing that to leave your space entirely or evolve into something else. For example, if you're having some judgment about your consistency, notice if you can begin to inch your way towards accepting what is. It's easier to move from not being consistent to being sometimes consistent than it is to move from not being consistent to being 100% consistent. So for say for example, you want to do something every day and you're not doing it. Perhaps moving to doing it once a week is an easier, more gentle way to get to it. You could do once a week and then twice a week, or maybe you do 5 minutes and then you do 10 minutes. Notice how that changes the emotion around it. If you reconfigure your expectation of yourself, can you let it be a little softer? And how does that feel from the center of your head? Can you sit in a space that's a little bit more gentle and just breathe? I invite you to now think about a time when you were very consistent with something new that you were learning or creating. And notice when emotion comes up. How do you feel when you think about something that you've been really consistent with? And notice if you can embody that emotion on a grander scale. So maybe you felt it in your pinky toe. Can you bring it into your heart? Can you bring it into your gut? Can you bring it into your head? And as always, going gently towards the next goal is great. So maybe you start with bringing it into your heart or whatever came up first. And imagine if that is in fact gentle, and if you can begin to expand that feeling, perhaps even allowing yourself to smile and really own it. And I invite you to set an intention to carry that feeling with you even after the meditation. What good feeling comes up for you when you think about something that you've done with a lot of consistency? Can you expand that emotion and decide to carry it with you after the meditation into the rest of your day? Can you allow it to be gentle? Notice again that you have a grounding cord. As we begin to ready ourselves to come out of the meditation, notice if that grounding is working for you or whether you'd like to let go of it and create something new for the next step of your day. And then as you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes and take your attention and your eyes to different corners of the room. Bringing your attention back to the space where you are right now, gently stretching, yawning, whatever feels good. Thank you for joining.